In action, we have the top 10 SBCs in all of FC24. And it would be highly appreciated. Put your best SBCs in the comments section. We're stirring it up in the way that I judge. My criteria: ability, price point, and longevity. Combination of the trifecta. And if you want to sound this crisp, I got a link below to everything in my setup. Elgato on deck everywhere. Honorable mentions, and I've added a new category. We need to do some OG shout outs, and they're coming in quick fire. Off rip, 2 legends for mediocre clout FC. Balotelli started with the 86. I evoed him up to an 87. And then Rodrigo, good freaking money. Can you show me some metrics? Of course I can. 364 games played, 371 goals, 200 assists, if you'd like to add up some contributions. As for Rodrigo, 480, 291, 247. We can do some quick fire math. I stand by it. Also, Cafu on the 91, Blanc on the 88, and Bacha at the 90. They deserve a mention. I'm not saying these players are relevant or prevalent or should be in your rotation as it stands. We're on the same page. That said, we have the current honorable mentions. Alphonso Davies, 89 overall, gets busy with the best of them. Does not matter about team of the season. Brand spanking new Julian Alvarez, would highly recommend. He's got that itch. He can score goals, and he does it for fun. Petr Cech at the 93. Expensive goalkeeper, but easily one of the best goalkeepers in the game. Hands down, I don't think it's even a debate. And we made videos talking about the best of the best when it comes to the middens. Julie at a 91 was 90,000 coins. How can I argue against that level of value? And he's still a rotational for yours truly, coming off the bench as a super sub. Because we love a stat line, we talk organics and authentics and transparency. 122 games, 89 goals, 76 assists, and a lot of his playing time has been limited because he's been used and abused in the right manner, coming off the bench. Not quite a reserve, but off the bench. Franck Ribéry, you still see him making appearances as he should, but he doesn't break into my complete top 10 list. Speaking of, at number 10, I don't think it would be right if we don't have the Mexican international, or at least he used to be, Rafael Marquez, under 300,000 coins, usable in the midfield, preferred as a center back. The man goes above and beyond. Greens everywhere across the board, receiving an extra helper when it comes to playstyle plus. Never a negative. I like his movement, the way that he feels on the virtual pitch. I just feel cozy. I'm confident with him leading that back line. At number 9, big body. I'm talking brawly, not Dragon Ball Z, unless you're going Super Saiyan. Kanate, the Frenchman, Premier League, currently available. Dangerous. You don't want to see this man. 6'4", 3-star, 99 strength. And with that type of body, that build, that width, now including a triple play style, including nearly everything in the defensive boards. Block, intercept, anticipate, slide tackle, bruiser, and add in aerial, scoring goals, defending everything, just a presence. Undeniable size and brute strength. At number 8, and I feel that he might have been slept on, Zambrata. Big upgrade, proper track record, play him either wing, 5-star. We love that type of narrative in the storytelling for the Italian. Ultimate birthday. Happy birthday. The double 5-piece, as stated, 5'11", high work rates. I don't have a lot to complain about. My trust in the insurance and Zambrata with the buzz cut is the real deal. Anticipate plus and relentless, and I talk about this, but with fullbacks in particular, because they're overlapping, they're track backing, they're so responsible for your offensive outlets, the switching of the pitch, and then also restraining or limiting the space on the chase back. Relentless is such a nice added bonus. You love to see it. Never tired. At number 7, back to the Premier League, we have the likes of Martin Odegaard, and I just played a complete weekend. This man is icy, responsive, precision, pinpoint, accuracy, unparalleled. The guy's a sniper. 500,000 coins, 5'10", 5-star skills, greens everywhere as you would expect. More of a number 10 or a floating midfielder, can play a bit of an attacking role if you have those delayed runs. So there's a few different varieties or ways to go about the versatility. I would not expect or give you the guarantee of using Odegaard as some sort of holding mid or a defensive mid, even though he does have improved numbers in those categories. Finesse shot, and it works. Scored a few of those. Passing, incisive pass, yes sir. Ping pass, indeed. Tiki-taka, absolutely. Whipped pass, if you get caught out on the wings, no doubt about it. At number 6, and he has been putting on a show for a good minute. Reliable down the wings. We have Georgie Best with the bowl cut. I still don't understand his physicality or his defensive capabilities. It doesn't make sense, but it happens quite frequently. He's got that brokenness about him. I'd like to believe we're all familiar. Love him or hate him, he gets busy. 5-star skills, everything around the dribbling, the pace, the burst, the experience, the representation. You cannot deny talent and influence. Ball control, technical, flair, first touch, trickster. We move. At number 5, and I'm not mad if you do a bit of an interchange, but I found Sawa to be a little more impactful for yours truly compared to Georgie Best. They're around the same price. They were released at the same time. They go hand in hand. High work rates. She's everywhere on the virtual pitch. Box to box goodness. The skills, the weak foot. She's nearly played 300 games for the club or in the club, on the squad. Never tired, never in doubt. She is rushing everyone everywhere. And I play aggressive. Sawa fits just right into that mix up. Press proven, which I've noticed that when I'm dealing with some pressure. And then relentless, which I can't state this enough. With certain positions, it matters more than others. In her role, it is noticeable. I love this item. Shout out to Sawa. At number 4, also brand new, we got Kai Havertz. I completed him. He's likely to get even better. He got some upgrades that could be having some conversations. I love his body type. He's got a good track record. You look at the 87 Kai Havertz, who was overpowered with an earlier release. Now we got the 92. You can play him in the midfield. You can play him out wide. You can play him as a fullback. Whatever you need, he's capable. He's ready. 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, 6'3". The pace is real. The step over is disgusting. The R1 dribbling, the way that he takes space in the midfield. I've been playing him primarily as a center mid. He doesn't get tired, and because of the presence, because of the sheer numbers, the upgrade in the defending and the physicality to go with his body type, he's everywhere. Didn't even mention the finesse, the ping pass, or the technical plus. And it's really that technical plus. He just takes off. Reminds me of an upgraded version of a Musiala across the board, and he was well worth $1 million coins and maybe some extra helpings. At number 3, we have the likes of one of the most broken players in all of the game, Kylian Mbappe. I've gone with the 93. You could pick a few different variations if you like. Insert here. There's not a lot for us to discuss. You're well aware. High, low, 5-star skills, green stat lines in all the right places, just built to cause problems, disrupt games, monitors loss, desk destroyed, friendships removed. He's a one-man show that can have you asking for mercy. Highly expensive, which maybe that plays a factor. Doesn't have a crazy amount of play styles. Just doesn't matter because Mbappe does what he wants. And again, if you want to pick a version here, I don't mind. We've had 6, 7 different releases at this point. Everyone has had or currently owns some Mbappe. From the gold to the Trailblazer, Inform, Player of the Month 92, Player of the Month 93. I think he had a UCL 93. And then, of course, Team of the Year and soon to have a Team of the Season. Hollywood Mbappe will not be stopped. At number 2, clear as day, clean as night. The saying's not right. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but we have Rolfo with the upgrade, part of that Barcelona squad on the women's end. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know if it gets much better if we're talking about value. Got herself up to a 93, fullback, center mid, a holding mid, false 9. You name it, she can do it. No questions asked. She is the person for the job. One of the best all-arounders, and again, didn't cost you an arm or a leg. The affordability, the attainability, what's right is right. If anything, the community would have appreciated if she was available for a longer stint in terms of a squad building challenge. And at number 1, still undisputed, at least in my heart, this man is cracked. We got the 92 Eusebio. And I'm gonna keep this a buck, as we always do. I would still take this Eusebio over the majority majority of team of the season attackers that we have seen in motion and even upcoming releases. He's just that dangerous. He's electric. He makes me nervous and uncomfortable. We've all seen him in action time and time again. Finishes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Maybe even coming for snacks. He can give you a hat trick before you know it. His quick turning, the dribbling, the responsiveness, he gets the bounces. He just has broken material in all ways. The reality, it's a clear hybrid between the pace, everything over a 90, the shooting, again, everything over a 90, and a 5-star weak foot. The dribbling, same story. Technically, he could slide in an 88 ball control, and then with 93 stamina. So he's just gonna bother you all game long. You can't lose him. You can't forget about him. You have nightmares. He's relentless. There's nothing I can say that's not in support of this Eusebio. I don't want to get on his bad side. He has 3 play styles. It makes no sense, similar to Mbappe, but game breakers aren't following the rules. There's no guidelines, but this is where he should be. That's how I feel. If you played a lot of FC, I don't think you disagree. But if you do, I'm looking forward to those comments. And if you're brand spanking new, it is free to subscribe. That's all that I ask. And if you want to make any pickups, remember I've got all the Elgato products linked down below. I have a lot more content coming out ASAP.